Welcome back, everyone, to another live stream. I'm Zach. I'm an accountant. I'm here to answer questions and play some games. And today, it is Wednesday, and we are playing some Minecraft with Claude from Chicago on our survival map. And we're going to be working on our space camp. We're building a space camp. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? Good to see all you guys in chat. I see H is in chat, Brady's in chat, Jacob's in chat, Michael is in chat. Good to see all of you guys. Hey, Dr. Brown is in chat. Jesty is in chat. Good to see all of you guys. Yeah, let's go. Let's go and get started. I got so much to talk to Claude about. There is a lot of stuff going on that I need to get Claude's opinion on. Let's see if he's... Oh, no, he's doing his intro still. All right. Well, let me pull up the server here. So you guys can see what we're working on. So I've been working on this building. This is going to be the main space camp building here, and it's looking great. There's Claude over there. He's running around talking to his chat. And then Claude is going to be finishing the radar dish, which is going to be on the top of the mountain right up there. The radar dishes need to be high up, you know, so you can get good communications going. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be working on. I'm very excited. Thank you to everybody who came out for the Fortnite stream last night. I had a lot of fun on that stream too. Unfortunately, we didn't get any dubs. We came close a bunch of times, but we've only had Claude and I have only had 2 Fortnite streams where we didn't get dubs. And one of them was last night. And, you know, I feel on Fortnite sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens, but it you know, we still had fun, so that's good. We had some pretty epic moments too, and I think I'm getting better at it. I think I'm getting better at the game. I was even practicing my 90s. Dr. Brown says, I want to have an observatory on one of the hills near my future home. Nice. Oh, is that in your new survival series? Dr. Brown has a new Minecraft survival series, by the way. You guys should subscribe to his channel. Oh, hey,
Which channel?
Wait, I was talking about Dr. Brown's new Minecraft survival series.
Yes. Great series.
Yeah.
Journey Dr. Brown or something like that.
Yeah. Claude, how are you doing? I am in such a good mood. I'm so excited about today's stream. Have you told everybody what we're doing?
We're continuing building our villager breeder.
Continuing? We are finishing. We are finishing. We are building, well, Claude calls it a villager breeder. I call it the space camp. And in fact, I'm wearing my space camp t-shirt. Can you guys see this? Can you?
Oh, God.
Space camp. It's my space camp t-shirt.
Hey, rock the merch.
Yeah.
By the way, I downloaded Optifine because of Just the Realm.
Yeah.
And look at, dude, well, you don't have it installed, but this looks like just one sheet of glass, like a really proper, just yeeted in there, like a perfect sheet of glass. I don't know what it looks like on yours. It probably looks like 65 individual pieces.
Yeah.
This just looks like a single piece.
Yeah.
It's awesome. The only thing that looks weird is that bumblebee thing over there.
Yeah.
That's like it's floating.
It looks like it's floating.
Yeah, it looks like it's floating from this angle.
Yeah.
But the problem with this Optifine is it's the pre-release, like Jesse was saying, and the main feature of zooming in is still not existent. But you can get shaders, so you can still do all of that.
Yeah.
I haven't had shaders in a while. Do I have even shaders loaded in? I haven't deleted them, so maybe they are still here. Maybe I don't have them. I don't even know where you would put shaders on. Oh, I do have in shaders. All right, let's see if they work.
Yeah.
But well, either way, I have Optifine on, and my game crashed.
Oh,
okay,
Claude.
shaders do not work. Shaders do not work. Well, this one doesn't work. BSL number something. That doesn't work.
Question for you, Claude. Do you have any glass?
There should be a bunch of glass in those chests over there.
Oh, there's
those
none.
shulkers.
There's none over here.
I had a bunch of glass sitting around somewhere. If not, we'll make some.
Do you know where it would be? I'm sure you did because you used it for your farm.
There should be a bunch somewhere. I don't know where it's at, to be honest with you.
So Jacob's mentioning in my chat that he made this new ZDG clan in Discord. I don't know if you saw that. That's how I don't exactly know what a Fortnite clan is. I don't exactly know what that is, but it sounds like you guys are having fun. So go for it. Go for it. But I just have to do a little disclaimer. That's not an official extension of the Zach Daily Games channel. So I can't control what you guys do. But yeah, have fun. Yeah, especially if you do things like charge people money for stuff and things like that. Like I have no control over any of that. So it's not an official representation of the channel. But I don't know what a clan is. A Fortnite clan is. What is a Fortnite clan, Claude?
Well, I'm lagging so bad. I don't know if I just killed myself or what's going on here. Well, Fortnite clan is yeah, I guess I died. I died like 5 minutes later. And I don't know where I died at. At least I died with my Elytra, so can we sleep? I don't have a bed on me.
Okay. Let me go find a bed.
All right. My stuff's gonna disappear. I have no idea where I died.
So what do you mean you have no idea where you died? You can't have been that far away.
Oh, there's my stuff. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Oh.
I'm like 4 minutes behind ever since I used that.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna die by these guys.
Well, I hope you can save me because I am like 4 minutes behind.
You're still lagging?
Yeah, I'm lagging terribly.
What's the deal?
I don't know. Oh, Nick's downloading Fortnite update downstairs. That's why.
Oh.
I remember that. So I guess until that's done, I'm just gonna keep lagging. All right, can we sleep?
That's gonna take like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was only 10%.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's gonna take like 30 minutes. Can you just turn down your render distance or something to fix it?
No, I can't do that. I can go shut off his computer though. Jesty says I was able to zoom in when I used it, but since then I done more testing. There's definitely a ton of bugs. LOL. How'd you zoom in? Was it control, or is it a new keybind? What's up, Ohio? Yes, lots of lag. Okay, what were you saying? Zach? Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to finish this building here today.
Oh, no. Well, what are you going to be able to do?
We'll place blocks down and see what happens. Here's glass, by the way. Here's some.
Oh, no, I need the blocks.
There's like a ton somewhere. I don't know where they were.
My inventory is full. Can you pick these up back up?
Just toss your flowers down or your beetroots. You should have something you could throw away.
Claude. All right, you know what? I'll put stuff in a chest and I'll come back. I'll come back.
Why are we saving rotten flesh? There's a ton. You said there was none in here. There's a million glass in here, Zach. I'm coming with the glass blocks. How could... You said there was none in those chests.
You have the blocks? Oh,
yeah,
nice.
there's
Perfect.
a bunch over there.
No, I was talking about these shulkers over here. These shulker chests.
Yeah, we could just pick all those up and bring them over. I use C. Oh, C does zoom in. Oh, thank you, Justy. So it's not control. It's not control. It's apparently C. I didn't know that. All right. So Optifine does work for zooming in. This is awesome.
Oh, nice.
It's Claude's PC might explode. No, my internet might explode, not my
Ugh.
PC. Thank you, Jesty. I'm good. What about you? I'm doing decent. I'm super tired though. If you guys can clearly not tell.
Yeah. Why are you super tired?
Well, I walked 4.5 miles today for work in the blazing sun and humidity,
Oof.
and it was not fun. I mean, it was fun recording stuff, but they should have definitely let us borrow like a golf cart or something. I mean, it was definitely a good walk, but we had to carry like 50 pounds of equipment with us
Yeah.
individually. So we were carrying like 100 pounds of equipment. And then my partner left like halfway through. So then I had to carry the batteries because I said just leave all the batteries. And the batteries are huge.
Wait, what were you doing though?
We were filming artwork.
Artwork?
Not by my choice. I would have just said, get the 2 ones that actually look good and just continue going. But I mean, the school, whatever the school's paying me to do, I'll go do. Or the university, I'm down. There was like a bunch of artwork that was just literally rusted steel in like a middle of fields. And I mean, we walked about 10 minutes to get to like each piece. And I mean, they might have looked good, but I mean, they were definitely not worth walking to. They're just like, this is why I hate modern art, Zach. I absolutely hate it. There's like 2 pieces that are actually decent looking. There's one of a sculpture that is like super high detail that, of course, that everyone sees because, of course, like ones that actually look good, everyone wants to put in the front of their school.
Yeah, you know, I love modern art, Claude.
It's just
I love it.
Like 90% of it is just bent steel. I mean, how is that art?
Maybe you're just not appreciating it.
I walked for like 20 minutes and I was not appreciative of it at all. Like, I don't know what that was. I mean, that was like half of the things. I'm sorry, whoever made it. I would not be able to make that. But if I did make something, it would definitely not look like that.
Yeah.
I would try to do some sort of sculpture, something that looked nice. I mean, a metal sculpture where you take 2 pieces of iron and just bend them back and forth, or 2 pieces of steel. I don't know if that defines as artwork, but I mean, hey. You do you. Technically, the school never paid for any artwork. They were given to the school. So, I mean, hey, if you're going to drop off 2 pieces of steel and you want to put in my front yard, and I like it, I guess. It was that, well, sorry for going on my rant. But modern art, no bueno. It's like a straight disrespect to people that actually can do stuff. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Zach. I'm not, especially I walked and filmed all of it, and I did a quality film job, by the way. But I wish I was going out there like filming sculptures of Da Vinci or something kind of that looked nice. Something that looked nice. There was only 2 pieces that looked nice, and I walked over 2 miles to go get them.
Oh my!
But
goodness.
The rest were just pieces of steel bent together. That they could have put them all like in a row. I would have been fine if they put them all in a row. Maybe I would have appreciated it a little bit more. But hey, it is what it is.
So, I just
Yo,
gotta
Claude, are you gonna make more videos and streams on the Yeet Realm? Maybe.
All right, I just gotta give a little bit of a positive shout out to modern art.
Positive shout outs. Just ask Zach. I'm tired.
There is a book called it's called Art and Science, I think, or Art and Physics or something like that. And what the book does is it chronicles scientific history from the Renaissance to today. And when you look at it historically, science, and then put side by side the historical progression of art through to modern art, there's really interesting parallels between specific scientific discoveries and artistic developments. So things like if you go back to the Renaissance, when art was starting to become three-dimensional, and you have the great painters like Leonardo da Vinci and all of them, that was a brand new era of scientific discovery. And then when you move throughout history into the phases of modern art, which is more about abstraction and looking hold up, looking beyond the mere physical world. That's also the same time we have huge scientific innovations from people like Einstein and relativity. So at the same time when the art was preaching relativity, the scientists also discovered relativity. So art, in a way, is inspiring us to come through with great innovations and inspiring us to make new discoveries. So you can sit there and you can trash modern art all you want, Claude, but it could hold the key to the growth of humanity. I just had to say my piece. I just had to say my piece.
I see what you're trying to go there for, but there's a difference. I know some really talented girls from high school, now young ladies from high school that I went to school with, and they drew beautifully. But how come that they get the same grade as another girl that drew a circle for her artwork? That's what happened. She got an A, and the girls that drew well got an A minus. That doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I looked at both of those pieces of artwork. Didn't make sense, and I looked at other people. That doesn't make sense. There should be a different grading. I mean, here we go. Let's debate about art, not even Minecraft. We should just sit down. No. They're not the same. They're not the same. You're trying to base modern art to Einstein's equation. No. I'm modern art, for example. I'm sorry. We're gonna hit those red lines. How long did that take? Maybe it took 10 hours to let dry. I don't know. Maybe it took 30 minutes. I mean, does that have the same equivalency of Leonardo da Vinci that spent 2 years on a single piece, or somebody else that spent years on a single piece? I mean, even though Da Vinci's one does cost a lot more money, or doesn't. But I mean, I guess art is in the eye of the beholder. But I mean, some beholders don't have an eye at all. Because that was, not just the lines. I mean, I've seen people that just take work from other people and just put it together. Like I saw somebody did a soup can piece of art, and they stacked them up like 10 tall, and that was it. The same thing with somebody that put a banana on the wall. That's not art. That is not art at all. That's a piece of food. That's not art. That's not art. Art is something that it needs to have skill required. Building a circle drawing a circle that's perfect and drawing a circle that's not perfect are two different things. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to take a nap, but...
Okay, banana on the wall. Let's just talk about banana on the wall. Don't you think that was making a statement about society? And the banana is a cultural symbol of comedy. I mean, it's clearly making some deep references to what's going on in the world today as a farce through art. Am I alone on this?
You are alone on this. If you wanted to do something with comedy, what is it? The what's it called? The squash or whatever it is? That's not the purple thing is what the comedy one is. I mean, no. That's not even something they made. They literally just took a piece of tape and took a banana from the store and put it on the wall. That's not art. Art needs to be something creative. That wasn't creative at all. I mean, rearranging stuff maybe, but I mean, that wasn't like art at all. Like that's like trying to say that un charolo was the same thing as one of Kubrick's pieces or one of Alfred Hitchcock's pieces. Un Chandalo was only a film about, I mean, they had some good art symbolism in there, but all they did was just record random stuff for like a couple hours and they put it together in a movie. And that's why that movie never did good. Because they knew that people didn't want to see just random stuff linked together. I mean, they were trying to make some sort of statement, but the reason why they put them together was weird. If you guys haven't seen Un Chandalo, it came out in 1902 or something like that.
Hey,
it's a really old movie. It's an old French movie.
Where did we put all of our coal that we just got?
In one of those chests down there.
Down where?
Or, I mean, I didn't get any coal. It should be in one of those outside chests somewhere. If not, there is none.
No.
I'm lagging so bad.
We had to have gotten coal when we went on our mining expedition. It has to be here somewhere.
I don't know. Justy says, I found one glitch of the new Optifine is it occasionally turns mobs invisible. I know he typed it like 5 minutes ago, but I'm just reading that. There's a university near me that has rusty pieces of art. Literally just rusty pieces of iron stick together with rusty nails. I mean, Zach means there's a theory of relatively just not... Modern art has more depth and feeling, and it has a easier way of language to communicate, but it is horrible, though, Dr. Brown says. You could probably make a circle with some lines attached, and that would be a masterpiece. You know what? Maybe I should draw my own modern art. Maybe I should draw my own modern art and see if it does well. And if it does well, then I will sell it. And then I will never say anything bad. Chase Elliott won the All-Star race. I saw. I know. Chase Elliott's a great driver. Man. He's been doing good this year. We'll see what happens. He's my favorite race car driver, by the way. If anybody didn't know.
I have a little announcement, Claude, about my Reddit account. I got my first hate comment on Reddit today.
Yay!
They said my channel sucked. But that means I take that as a good thing. I take it as a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Because it means people are looking at my Reddit account. So, by the way, Claude has been coaching me on how to do social media. And he's kind of given me this strategy to do one post a day. And so I'm trying to do it on Twitter and I'm trying to do it on Reddit. I don't know if you like those platforms, Claude, but I kind of like them. And so, yeah, I got my first hate comment today.
It's always great when you get a hate comment. I mean, it's like people, if they're going to type a hate comment, they have to care some sort of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's fantastic. I mean, every hate comment you get, the more promotion you get.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and
I mean, that's the greatest thing about it.
Yeah, and if you guys want to help me out, you guys don't have to, but like if you want to like or for Reddit, you upvote my posts. That'll be awesome. Actually, I didn't put the link in the description, so you guys don't know how to find it. So none of you guys will know how to find it, but
Can you tell them how it can be found?
Well, my Reddit name is just Zach Daily Games. And my Twitter handle is @ZachDailyGames1.
Yeah. Which, by the way, there's already another Zach. Who said Zach Daily, or it was Zach Day Games or something. There was something very similar
on Twitter,
on YouTube,
on YouTube. Yeah, that's so weird. Like, what is that? Where did that come from?
Their channel was created before yours was, I think. Or maybe it was after, but they don't have that many views. It's not like they would link them together.
Yeah, but they must have changed the name.
I think it's still there, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to go out the way to look at it right now. I'm super tired. I'll definitely be able to play this stream, though. I'm just tired. Michael does not like the banana, and banana does not count as an art piece. Yeah. Explanation point pennies does nothing. Yeah, they're asking if what does that do? Yeah, that does nothing.
Doesn't do anything. Can we talk a little bit about the news, Claude? You know how I like to talk about the news.
Okay.
Because there is a big news story. I don't know if you guys know this, but Claude is a little bit of a sports expert. And so I get all my sports news from Claude. And there is a news story that has been going on for the last couple of days. It's all people are all talking about it on Twitter. They're all talking about it all over the place about this NFL team changing their name. And have you been aware of this story?
Yeah, no, I was watching it since it came out. I always check my news. Well, I have my phone literally blows up whenever there's a news post.
Yeah. Well, it's
Every
been on,
time every ESPN post I get, whatever they want to publish, I get all of them.
Yeah.
From their app. So I see a lot of ESPN.
Can you explain kind of what's going on?
Well, the Washington Redskins are getting canceled, cultured for their name change.
Yeah.
Right now. They're getting cancel cultures, and can somebody cue the Zach Daily Games Wolf and Finance introduction here?
Yeah.
And it's all about money. So the Washington Redskins are the newest team, the newest company to get cancel cultured for their name change, Redskins. And they are saying that it is a racist / hate term for using the name Redskins, even though Native Americans are known to be the people that care literally the least about sports teams. Apparently, people are all upset about this, which wasn't the Native American population. It was everyone else that was woke, I guess we could say, is upset about it. So they are changing the name, and it's not even because Washington wanted to be like nice. They're only changing it because they know if they don't change it, they're going to lose a ton of money.
Yeah.
So
they were ready to lose enormous amounts of money. I mean, like they received letters from massive sponsors like Amazon, Nike, Pepsi, FedEx, all sent in letters saying they were pulling sponsorships.
Mm-hmm. Which are all run by white men, by the way. Just want to put that out there, everyone. Yeah, no, FedEx, they play at the FedEx Stadium in Washington, D.C., so I could see why they're pulling out. Nike wouldn't sponsor them, which I've never seen that ever be said by a team that has a contract personally with the NFL. That Nike pays for all the equipment. How could they pay for not one? That doesn't make any sense to me, but I guess that's what they were threatening. And I mean, the new head coach, John Rivera, Paul Rivera? What is his name? I think it's John Rivera. No, it's a Rivera, one of the Rivera brothers. He just got yeeted from his team from North Carolina because he wasn't doing too hot the last couple of years. He did have a good franchise, but NFL coaches do not survive long for two reasons. If your team makes it to the playoffs and don't win a game, you're probably not going to be a head coach much longer. You can also, if your team, I mean, the NFL is they only care about money. The NFL is running their football season this year with COVID-19, or if they're not. If people get touched and they die, they're running their season. They are 100% running their season this year. For people that think they're going to stop the NFL, they're not. Because there's just too much money in it. So, they're canceling the name. They tried to cancel the name a couple of years ago, about in 2010, 2012, roughly around that time, for the same reasons, but they didn't get that much traction on it.
Yeah.
because the Redskins organization was donating not all teams, but most organizations that have an Indian name donate money to Indian reservations or to the tribe that exists or doesn't exist today. So they were donating money to some tribes, but now that the Redskins are literally no longer a team, there's no point of donating money to the Redskins. To the Native Americans anymore. So the Native Americans are going to take a solid loss on this again with donations. But I mean, if people don't want the organization to continue, I mean, they don't have to continue. They could have changed their names and done it with picked a certain tribe. I think that could have been a way they could have got around it.
Yeah,
they could have. They could have picked a certain tribe, but I mean, Native Americans are taking an L on this. Same thing with Aunt Jemima. Aunt Jemima's grandson's taking a huge L on, or her grandson's taking a huge L on it because they're not going to be. Quaker Oats is no longer paying any money to her grandson since the brand has been removed. So now her grandson's not getting any more money. But I mean, hey, if you didn't want it, I guess it's gone. I mean, technically, Quaker Oats is 100% fine with that because then they don't have to give other people money. But still keep the recipe.
Yeah. Do you want to sleep, Claude?
I am sleeping.
Oh, okay. Hold up. Yeah, I gotta say, this is a little bit of a controversial topic that we're getting into, but I have to say, I actually disagree with you on this one, Claude. And this has been, people have been talking about changing the Redskins name for a long time. This has been an issue for like 10 years.
I remember when it first came out. Yeah.
And so,
by the way, I don't care what they change it to because I'm not a Redskins fan, but I'm just saying that people are going to be upset. They're not just hurting the name. It's just a football team, but they're hurting Native Americans because they're losing a lot of money from this now. But I guess that's what you get for being woke. That's what my opinion is on it. So sorry if you guys are all upset.
Well,
but I'm just saying the team has been there for a long time. And the Redskins organization, the same thing. The Redskin organization, the great grandson of a tribe leader designed that logo and picked that name for the team. And now it's erased for history. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. Well, he picked the name and drew it after his great grandfather.
Yeah.
Last leader. That's disrespecting. You're losing history because he was a very important tribe leader, but I guess not.
Well, we have to be conscious because some people find it very offensive. Some people find the name of this team very offensive, and not everybody agrees with it, but this isn't a new issue. This is an issue that's been out there for 10 years, and I think you have to give you have to give people some understanding. If the name of your company is creating huge offense across the nation to the extreme that all your sponsors are leaving. I think that they made the right decision, but it's it's one of those things everybody's talking about, everyone has an opinion on, and the decision's made. They did it. They're no longer the Redskins.
Yeah. Maybe they could pick the tribe that the great grandson and grandfather came from. Maybe pick that, and that could work. But it's losing. I'm not too mad about the name getting changed. I'm just more mad about the aid that's going to be gone for these tribes. It's just going to be gone. Picture like one day you're getting all this money for aid for your children, and then it's just gone because sponsors are. It's all about money at the end of the day. Nike told them that it was going to be gone. FedEx said it was going to be gone, so they had to change it. And John Rivera had no say in what's going on because he's a new head coach of the team, and there's new owners, so they have to kind of do what's going on. There's a lot of controversy in the NFL recently. A lot more
Yeah,
politics in
there's a lot
sports
of controversy.
than there should be. They're doing a new national anthem before the American national anthem this year. So it's going to be a very strange year. It's going to be a very strange year. Congratulations, 50-hour gang, Michael. Let's go. But yeah,
So,
it's going to be.
have you heard about any of the new names that they're talking about? I mean, that's the next big question is like, what's the new name gonna be? And there's like, everyone has an opinion. Everyone has an opinion on the new names.
I honestly couldn't care what they changed their new name to.
Really? You haven't been following this?
I seen all the new names, but
Yeah.
none of them are good.
You don't think any of them are good?
No, I mean, it should be the name of the tribe leader that drew the thing and is symbolized on there and just changed. I mean, that's how much they should have just changed it. I mean, it wasn't like it was some random dude that drew it. It was like he drew it after his grandfather. So, I mean, I don't know. What's your favorite name?
I don't.
Oh God, AJ. AJ just removed the red from it. That's his new name.
I don't have any favorite names, but I've heard that the one that's most popular that's trending on Twitter right now is Red Tails.
Red Tails.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be Redskins, it would be Red Tails. And that would be named after that was the nickname for a squadron of fighter pilots that was, I guess, was all African American in the
You mean Native American or
no, African American.
But why would it be red though?
Because I guess they painted the tails of their airplanes red.
Oh, sweet! I didn't know that.
But apparently, this name's controversial too, because apparently one of the pilots from the squadron got on Twitter and said, I think the Redskins is a terrible team. So like I don't think they deserve to have our name. Because they're not very good.
Redskins are a garbage team, by the way, or we're a garbage team. I'm not lying. They had the only hope they had was RG3, and whenever he tore his he tore his meniscus or his ACL like 3 times, which is his name, RG3. He's still apparently in the NFL. Didn't realize this, but when he was done, like the past 10 years hasn't been really good with them. And I'm sorry, guys. I do not mean to be mean. I'm just saying I don't want to lose like history. But I mean, I guess if it is what it is, I'm not condoning their old name. I'm just saying that I'm going to have to think about the history behind some of these things.
Yeah.
But their new name is going to be trash. I mean, they were trash. I don't know what they would choose it to. Green Bay Packers have been named. They're named that because there used to be a packing company that packed the meat up there.
Yeah.
They packed meat and then they changed it to cheese because obviously Wisconsin and cheese. The Bears, still don't know why they got the Bears from. Oh, the Bears. The Bears were named. Well, there was 2 football teams in Chicago. It's called the Chicago Cardinals and the Chicago. What's another name for a bear? It was like something with a W. Well, it doesn't matter. They changed to the Bears like 100 years ago.
Yeah. Are there even any bears in Chicago? Like, no, I don't think
there
bears
probably
live
was,
there.
but we extincted them all. The same thing.
You killed all the bears.
The same thing in California. They have the black bear on their national flag, but that bear has been dead for a long time or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, that's why California doesn't. Well, I mean. It really comes down to how many people live in a certain location. That's how natural life goes away. It's not like poachers go out there and kill them all. It's more about there's just too many people and the animals know that they don't want to breed anymore.
Yeah.
And there's just no more room for them to survive naturally. So they just kind of die out on their own. That's just because of people moving in. Because Chicago used to be a swamp. And I doubt that there was bears up here.
Yeah.
I doubt. I don't know where they got that name from. And they got the Cardinals, too. And the Cardinals moved down to Arizona, obviously. The Arizona Cardinals. They moved like a long time ago, though.
Yeah.
they're trying. I've heard a lot of controversy about changing the New England Patriots name to something else. Um, that's why I'm saying this. It starts slowly getting out of control. Because they're trying to change the Patriots name because apparently George Washington was not a patriot at all. So, according to some philosophers, so we'll see if their name gets changed. That's why you can't go down the road because everyone's name is going to be changed. Maybe they should just use city names from now on. Maybe there shouldn't even be a team name. Maybe there shouldn't even be a mascot. The NFL is not like college football. You know, you went to USC, which was very the Spartans,
The Trojans.
the Trojan. Well, I mean, they were Spartans, correct? The Trojans. Well, no, they weren't. Trojans are Greek, and they had the big battle of Troy and the Trojan horse and all that. But maybe they should just cancel. Just use the university name. Just use the city's name. I mean, that'll get over all controversies. I mean, by the way, Dr. Brown says something about the Falcons. Where is it now? He said the Falcons are even worse. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here, Dr. Brown. The Atlanta Falcons. But you know, we'll see what happens with names. We'll see what happens. But what do you think about just using city names or university names instead of just get rid of it? Get rid of the controversy with names and characters, and we could just use. I mean, in theory, I mean, there would be no controversy over that. You couldn't say anything bad about anybody, and I think that could be a fair reasoning behind everything. I mean, why? I mean, I'm a big Notre Dame Irish fan because I am part Irish, and I mean, technically, in theory, Irish went through a very tough time in American history. Why does Notre Dame get to keep their name? Why don't they change their name? You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
Well, I think that there's.
I mean,
I think it is possible to strike a balance um, between recognizing history and also celebrating where you want your future to be. You know, I mean,
their
like
name did need
I
to get changed.
I
I'm not saying that it didn't need to get changed. I'm just saying they're changing it because they're forcing them to.
yeah. I mean, I'm always
They
a
should have
big,
changed their name. They should have changed their name way before this. I'm not saying that they should have kept their name. They should have changed it way before this. I don't know why they're getting forced to change it.
yeah. I'm a big fan of always and you know AJ might agree with me on this one. I'm a big fan of challenging the status quo, you know, and constantly looking at the world as it is today and saying, how do I make this better? You know, and if you just want to blindly hold on to history without questioning it, you'll never make progress forward. So, you know, I think it's a balance. I think we do need to celebrate history, and I think we need to celebrate the good parts of history. But that doesn't mean that we can't review it and say, you know, what is it today that we want to celebrate for the future we want to have tomorrow?
Yeah, I am not saying I condone the name. It's just sad that it's going.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Is that just a team that everyone just knew?
Yeah.
I don't know. We do need to look to the future, but we cannot erase the past. Erasing the past is not a great history. Okay, I'm lagging too bad to even get into the server. Yeah, Duma.
Oof.
He is a robot because I'm lagging so bad. Let me see if I can pause next Fortnite.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right. Yikes. Yikes. I'm being chased by a spider. No, no. Stay down there. Oh, he's coming back up. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's scary. Woof. All right. Well, we're going to start continuing to build this roof here. And I'm going to just go around and increase the level up. Hello to everybody in chat. I see all of you guys. Hurricane's in chat. Jacob's in chat. Chase is in chat. Chase is saying, hey,
right,
Zach.
brother,
Hurricane saying hi.
My brother stopped it. Dr. Brown says, okay, if people are getting offended over the Patriots, that's stupid. Wow. It literally, when he stopped he's been downloading this update for about 2 hours now.
Oof.
And it literally has it still has like 50% to go. I'm
Oof.
like perfect now.
That's
sorry about all
wild.
the lag issues, everyone, but I think it should be fixed till the end of the stream. I'm taking a nap.
Okay. I'm going to take a nap too. Another news story that I want to ask you about. This oh shoot, hold up. Hold up, I gotta kill this zombie. This just happened. There was a huge scam on Twitter. Did you hear about this? It just happened today.
There's always a scam on Twitter.
Are you still lagging?
Sorry?
Are you still lagging? You're just standing here.
No, I'm looking at a picture.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yes. How can I help you?
So huge scam on Twitter. Somebody stole the Twitter accounts to Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Apple Computer, Joe Biden, Barack Obama, like all of these huge people. They stole their Twitter accounts and then sent out a tweet with a Bitcoin scam saying, "Send me Bitcoins." Did you hear about this?
No.
It's crazy. So the tweet said something like, "I'm feeling very generous. If you send Bitcoins to this Bitcoin wallet, I'll respond and double your money."
Oh.
And so all these
You should never listen to that, no matter who it is.
Yeah. So if you guys,
that's just a straight lie.
Yeah. So if you guys ever see anything like this, first of all, that's an obvious scam. Obvious scam, people. Don't fall for stuff like that. If someone says, give me your money and I'll give it back to you double, they're not giving your money back, okay?
They're not giving anybody any money.
Yeah, so apparently lots of people sent in money to these like Bitcoin wallets.
Clown. Somebody give a clown emoji in chat, please.
It was like $110,000 from random people sending money to these wallets. And like once it's in the Bitcoin wallet, it's gone. Like that money is gone. And like the authorities can't even get it back. That's the deal with Bitcoin. It's untraceable and it's across international boundaries. So these people,
somebody just got rich.
Like, imagine if you sent in like $1,000 thinking you're gonna get $2,000 from Elon Musk. I mean, you just lost your $1,000. Like, I'm sure that happened to people. Like, it's just wild to me. It's wild to me.
Yeah. Well, somebody. Well, I told you this before that. Oh, thank you, Duma. Thank you, Jesty. Oh my God, they're all sending clown emojis. Yeah. Well, I told you that my one of my family members sent somebody $5,000 for somebody getting held hostage in her family.
Oh,
which
yeah.
wasn't held hostage at all.
That's wild.
It was something weird. I mean, I don't know the story, like, but that's something that has happened in California, and the police try to find it out. But I mean, hey. I mean, everyone should know this at this point. If anybody's asking you money, they better be telling you face to face that they need a large sum of money.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be telling you over text message or email, even if it's your dad or your uncle. You got to talk to them in person, because anybody's anybody's account can get hacked. Y'all know that even on the CFC channel, that people will make fake accounts with my name and literally come in chat and say bad words. You guys clearly know that the chat bot does not do that, okay?
Yeah.
And you clearly know that I wouldn't do that. So we gotta, I mean, at least on here you weren't sending a bunch of money. But you got to be very, very careful regardless of what's going on, because anybody can just kind of yeet on in. Don't send me money at all, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't need any money.
The other thing that I find really crazy is how did they break into their Twitter accounts? Like all of these really famous people, like they're in their accounts, their Twitter accounts. Like what if someone breaks into my Twitter account? Like that's crazy. How is that even possible?
Well, there's something on Twitter's. There's something wrong with Twitter's thing if they're letting people break into their account.
I think so. I think Twitter needs to fix this.
Twitter does need to fix this. I mean, how do you let somebody break into politicians' accounts and like post comments like that?
Yeah.
I mean, there was the president of the United States account got deleted by an ex-Twitter employee. How do people have the authority to delete high politicians' accounts or hack into them at their own will? That's very concerning.
Wait. I mean, do you think it was an inside job at Twitter?
That's concerning, especially with people that are high levels and verified. They should have definitely a different person. I mean, there needs to be like a team of people that only work on their accounts.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very scary if people's accounts can just get deleted. If you like their political views or not, that's just scary. Censorship is something we do not want to go through. There's a good guy, or not. Oh, not a good guy. Not a good guy. Not a good guy. Named Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, Vladimir Lenin. They were very big on censorship and deleting history. That's why I said we cannot delete history, because stuff can reoccur. Literally, Adolf Hitler deleted history, said very bad things about a certain religion, and took everyone's guns away. And that's what led to the concentration camps. I mean, the ability of deleting people's stuff, even politician stuff, and posting scams and stuff is very, very scary, because we cannot have rogue people doing this. There needs to be some consequences. They find out who did that, no matter which politician it was, even that hacked Jeff Bezos' accounts and the past president's accounts and the past vice president's accounts. They need to go to court for like 25 years and prove their innocence. Doesn't matter who it is, especially doing scams on stealing people's. There needs to be some sort of court, sort of. I mean, that's what I believe. I mean, that's stealing somebody's identification. Yeah. That is a serious crime. That is a serious crime. No matter who it is, they need to be prosecuted when they find them.
Yeah, the whole free speech thing is a big deal with me. Like I talk about it a lot, how important free speech is, and I think people forget like how it's possible for a democratic society to change into a tyranny so quick. I mean, it is possible, and it happened not that long ago. I mean, you brought up Nazi Germany. That was a transition from democracy to a tyranny, and that didn't happen that long ago. I mean,
that only happened 75 years ago, or a little bit longer. But
and do you know?
That's why I say. That's why I say, guys, do not get. If you're mad at me, please feel free, and I will try to discuss with you. And I mean, I'm not trying to get anybody upset about any sort of political views or anything, because I really honestly don't care about politics at all. I'm just saying that we cannot be censoring people at all. That's my big concern, is censorship, because once you start deleting people's stuff, and like, it's just very, 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 very scary. I mean, but yeah, Nazi Germany, people were so mad about losing World War I that they blamed a certain population. And I can kind of see that kind of happening today. You know, everyone in World War II, everyone blamed the Jews because the Jews owned a lot of banks in Germany at the time. The Jews never had really a homeland until after World War II, which is another controversial statement. But
Well,
they were all over Europe, and they owned a lot of banks in World War One, and they did not want to fund Germany to win because they did not like the king.
well,
So
there was a
they changed. That's why they were blamed.
yeah,
Um,
there was a lot to it. I mean,
yeah,
massive inflation and all kinds of stuff. But I mean, the real moment. I mean, there was a moment when everything changed for Germany. And do you know the history, Claude, but behind the Night of the Long Knives?
yeah, that was Adolf Hitler's. I mean, technically, well, technically, apparently, it wasn't tied to him, but they killed 100 politicians in one night
Yeah.
or something like that.
So so
A hundred and like two or something.
Adolf Hitler was elected by the people, and then he went around and killed in one night. He went around and killed 100 people that were his political adversaries, and it switched in one night from a democracy to a tyranny. Because if you didn't agree with the powers that be, you'd be killed. Someone would show up on your doorstep in the middle of the night and drag you away and kill you. And like that, you know,
And no one
that
spoke
happened.
out.
That happened.
That's why World War II. If you look back at Germany's history and if you see movies and films, I mean, if you guys haven't, Germany has been known during World War II. They're way better now. But during World War II, Hitler would kill generals that would lose battles, which was done, by the way, a very long time ago. But I mean, now in our more civilized society, we shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
But he would kill people, so people knew not to, or generals knew to not do anything, not to talk back. They just did whatever he said, and he picked leaders that were not good and strong because he thought leaders would kind of
Overthrow him.
overthrow him. Yeah, same thing with Julius Caesar. That's the whole controversy of how good and bad he was at the exact same time. I mean, Julius Caesar did the exact same thing as what's going on, overthrowing somebody within not a night, but I mean a couple of years.
Yeah.
He just showed up with his army, with his army, and said, "I'm going to be at the emperor now."
Yeah.
And they're like, "No, we actually vote people here." He says, "No, I'm in charge now."
Do you want to sleep, Claude?
Sure, I'm lagging still, but it's fine. Ugh. America nowadays, laggy. Your brother downloading, yeah. He probably restarted downloading.
Oh no.
But yeah. So not to try to get anybody upset because I could care less about politics anyways. But I'm just saying we cannot be censoring people. We cannot be censoring people for stuff we don't agree. We have to take into consideration that they probably believe this for a certain reason, and it's probably not for the reasons that you think. I mean, it's hard to look at it, but you kind of we have to be open-minded, at least in our society. And we can't be killing people for no reason. We can't be hacking other people's accounts for no reason, and we can't be deleting people's accounts for no reason. I mean, if there's reasonable cause, then go ahead. But I mean, if there isn't, then why? I mean, we'll see what happens, though. That's my little take on it. What about yours, Zach?
Yeah, we agree on this.
No censorship.
No censorship.
Which, by the way, speaking of censorship, conspiracy time, AJ. Why? Okay, by the way, it doesn't make sense. Why are flat earther people, even though if we all agree that we all know that the earth isn't flat, but if it is flat, why? I mean, if we all come to the agreement that the world isn't flat, right? And we all know this by science and pictures, why are flat earthers getting censored? You wouldn't censor somebody that's telling, you wouldn't censor people that are lying but you would censor people that are telling the truth. I mean, does anybody else agree with this? I mean, that's a very controversial statement, Zach. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the Earth is flat. Maybe AJ is correct. I don't know, but you can't be deleting people's views like that. Sorry, AJ, it is not flat. Y'all stuff are getting banned because y'all are doing crazy stuff.
Well, yeah, you know my views on that already. I'm not gonna go over them again. I do want to I do have a third news story though. A third.
We shouldn't even talk about news anymore.
Yeah, a third controversial news story that I wanted to get your take on.
Claude doesn't need to have a take on it. We're just going to talk about Minecraft after this. This is the last news story we're talking about ever.
Yeah, this is the last news story.
Because Claude, just the statement alone today, I don't think people are happy with me.
Yeah. Did you hear about the whole thing with Will Smith and his wife? This is like a celebrity news story where they went on Facebook and gave the interview about their marriage. Did you hear about this?
No.
What?
I like Will Smith.
Yeah, so apparently there was a singer who went on the radio and said that he had an affair with Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith's wife. And then Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith went on Jada's show, which is on YouTube, YouTube Live or whatever it is, and they talked about it. And they talked about on the show about how she committed adultery on Will, and they talked about their marriage and what they think about everything. But like, it's kind of a shocking news story. Like, first of all, like, it's horrible that this guy went on the radio and talked about this old affair. This happened like 10 years ago or something. Like, I don't understand why, if you're dating a woman and the woman leaves you to return to her husband and her family, don't go on the radio 10 years later and try and ruin her reputation. Like that, she didn't choose you, man. So I don't know. Just, you know, that's the first thing, is that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah. I mean, it's cancel culture these days. You don't agree with anybody or you don't like anybody, just bring anything up from the past. It's sad. I mean, you don't bring that stuff up anyways. I mean, I don't know why they would. Like, what does he get out of this?
Why?
Clout?
Yeah, why would he go? I didn't know who the singer was, but like, why would he go on the radio and talk about it? Like, I don't get that. But the other side of the story is, I don't think that Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. No, I don't think they were being honest in this interview that they staged. I think that this probably wasn't the first affair. Like, they had this interview like this was the only affair, but like, I don't know. There's been rumors going around Hollywood for a long time that they have an open marriage or whatever. And so, you know, usually there's a pattern with people who are unfaithful in their marriage, and I just doubt that this was a one-time occurrence on either party's part. And I thought, you know, I watched the interview. They're both actors. I just had serious doubts that they were being honest.
I mean, I don't know anything about Will Smith personally. Whatever he does in his personal life, I could honestly care less about.
Yeah. Well, that's.
I mean, technically, it's against the law to have adultery. But, I mean, if they're holding it together, who even cares? I mean, you do you, guy. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what else to say about that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a rumor for a long time in Hollywood that they have had an open marriage. And like I think if that's what if you and your partner are fine with that, that's between you guys. I mean, that's all private stuff. But in my experience, usually when there's rumors about people in Hollywood, they're usually true. And in fact, well, because I used to work at entertainment, and I used to work. One of my shows was E News Live, and so I used to get all the dirt on everybody. I heard all the dirt on everybody, and this was like a long time ago, so I don't know any dirt on any like new people. But like, usually rumors about people were true, and in fact, the truth was actually a lot worse than the rumors that were going around. From my experience.
I mean, hey, you do you, my guy. I don't know. I don't know. AJ said, I found out all actors are Freemasons.
What? Oh, that's news.
That's news. All right. This is the last time Claude will ever talk about a news story and or anything history related on this channel. So, on Minecraft news, never said anything about Minecraft news.
Yeah.
Are you excited? Because every day we're getting closer to the new mountain update.
When is that going to happen?
Probably like probably October, maybe November. It's still a long ways away, but they are getting. I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what is going to be changed and what is coming new. I mean, y'all know my take on it.
That sounds like a long ways away.
It is a long ways away, but we will see. We will see. I think it'll be a good update. I'm excited because tomorrow our last Planet Coaster stream is, or no, our last City Skyline stream is tomorrow.
Oh, awesome!
And it's probably not going to be a terribly long one. We're probably just going to do some touch-ups of Sunset Harbor and do some things. Our special guest may or may not be there tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I've been trying to contact him for some time. But we will see. We will see. It's going to be a very fun episode, I think. I think everyone will enjoy it. When are you playing City Skylines again?
I played every Friday and Sunday.
Friday and Sunday. Okay. Yeah, I know our schedules are very weird with this new thing. Oh, yes. Apparently, I got indirectly in trouble for not wearing my mask.
What?
So my supervisor took a picture of us, which I did not realize that happened either, by the way.
Yeah.
Took a picture of us when we were working the other day and posted it online. And people were very heated because we weren't wearing our masks in the middle of a forest preserve, like with me and my new coworkers.
Yeah.
So he did delete the picture, but people were very heated about us not wearing a mask. And I could see why. But I mean, we'll see what happens. I wore my mask all day today, so we should be good. But I was like the only person on campus, by the way. I'm going to take a quick nap. I was the only person on campus. I saw like the only people that I saw was my supervisor and like 2 construction workers in this huge building. There was obviously more people there. But it was very strange. Like, pick you went to USC, Zach.
Yeah.
And you walked around and you only saw your one teacher and like 2 maintenance guys. You know how weird that would be?
Yeah.
It was very weird. I was like, it was like, I mean, even though it was like during the morning and late afternoon, it was just like, is somebody gonna pop out of nowhere? You know, is somebody about to pop out of nowhere and yeet me? Is this gonna be like, where's Jason when you need him?
Yeah.
People don't know who Jason is. He's a murderer from a movie. But yeah, it was a little bit weird. I thought it was fun though. I mean, it was kind of like it was because it was obviously like the first because this was my first semester at this university. So technically, this was gonna be the start of my second. In the well, I mean, I don't usually count summers as a semester, but technically they are. But I mean, my first semester was cut so short that I didn't get to see anything, and like I just got I could do whatever I did, like literally whatever I wanted, and no one stopped me.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like walking around outside. When I did come inside, it was like no one was there. I mean, it was weird. I got to see they like did a bunch of new construction during COVID. It was like it was awesome. I mean, just being able to kind of walk around and like not worry.
Do you have any?
By the way, the top of this is over.
Do you have any chests up here?
No.
I'm completely out of supplies.
This is finished, by the way.
This is
Let's
finished?
take a look at this. I made you see that up? I mean, well, I still got to do some stuff on the outside, but we got to wait until it's nighttime.
That's not a radar dish.
That's a radar. That's a spinning radar dish. That's the things that are on top of the control towers, and it spins around. That doesn't look like that. It's on top of it, and it's like it's reading it.
No, Claude. This is a spaceport. We need radar.
That's what it is.
No.
That's what that is.
No, we need a radar dish to get signals from space.
That's good. This is the landing one, my guy. This is not the
That's not going to pick up anything from space.
This is for landing.
Have you seen the photos?
This is the runways over there. That's what.
Have you seen the photos of the Very Large Array? It's in New Mexico. There's and it has these gigantic radar dishes that pick up signals from space. That's what I was recommending for up there.
Let me see this.
Yeah, you're thinking of the runway tower for the airport. Which I don't know. I wasn't thinking of that. I mean, I don't know.
Are you talking about this big box thing?
Box.
It's like a huge box.
Here, let me send you a photo in Discord.
Justy Realm's giving me the dog emoji. Yes. Oh no, that's a goat emoji. Claude is being watched. There's a setup 5G in all schools across America. AJ, I still do not believe this. I do believe that they are putting 5G in, but I do not believe that they're going to kill all of us. But hey, this is America. You can do whatever you want. You can believe whatever you want. By the way, Michael, I will be giving you your role tomorrow morning. So thank you.
All right, I just sent you a picture in Discord.
Okay. That oof. Why are you so on circles? um all right, let me open this up. All right, I'll slowly try to convert that out. All right. Well, we got to build a new tower, boys.
Oh shoot! I just fell in the water. Oh no! How do you get
Just
out of
knock out a
here?
just knock out a block. You have the block. I need you to place that back in there.
Oof. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah, so I'm pretty much out of supplies. I need more stone to finish the floor and more quartz to finish the roof.
Yeah, just go run to the nether, my guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
I'm going to go get coal cuz I need blocks. This was a very unsuccessful stream.
Well, we're not done yet. Don't give up hope yet. Can we talk about your channel a little bit? There's some things I wanted to bring up.
Okay.
Um,
I'm going to go get coal while you do that. Just be careful, please, Zach. You can get quartz anywhere. You don't have to go to the new biome. I'll get the coal.
How does that look? So, you just did a stream on Bedrock with subs. And I had to bring it up because I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. I watched all 4 hours of it. It was amazing. It was amazing. I'm sorry I'm sorry I couldn't play with you guys. I was like doing something else, but
yeah, I know you were busy.
But
it's fine.
But great stream. And you did something a little bit controversial on there.
Nobody I think you're using the word controversial a little too much. What was the controversy this time?
So you made a build.
Maybe I am just a controversial person. I don't know.
You made a build using netherite blocks.
Oh.
I've never seen anyone do that before.
Well, you were doing it right now.
Wait, netherite blocks?
Oh, you netherite. No,
netherite. Yeah.
Netherite. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
AJ came up with that idea, by the way.
Very
Great
flex.
After like 60 tries to figure out what that one block was gonna be. He came up with it.
So it was very flex, and you started doing it. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, he's not doing that. That's so cringe. And then you finished the build, and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so amazing. It was so perfect. It was like the perfect thing. And no, I can't tell anybody who's ever done that before. Like, it was wild. It was an absolute wild, amazing build.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I
for anyone who didn't see, Claude built a casino.
It was from the movie Casino.
Yeah, it was like a full-on casino.
Yeah, it was the Tangiers. It was obviously a different layout from what it was. I don't know what the original casino was actually named, so I only had just a really rough reference pictures from the film. I didn't even bother looking too deeply into what it really looked like. But I loved that movie. I love Casino. I think Casino is probably one of the greatest, like, I guess you could say mafia films. I don't know how you would say it, but it was great. And the Tangiers, the real casino was there, and they did do some shady business, but that building has been long blown up. They blew them up since the big studios came out there, kind of like a MGM and what was the one Brady was building? The Bellagio.
The Bellagio, yeah.
Yeah, Brady's. I went back and looked at it. Fantastic build, Brady. He finished it. But yeah, it was It was awesome. I think it could have been a little bit more better planned. I don't know if you saw that I forgot to build the casino floor. Cripsa pointed out.
Oh yeah.
I was planning on just. I mean, I was thinking literally about a hotel, but good thing Cripsa and I can't remember his name. Cool guy came in there and built that for me. They did a fantastic job on that part, and AJ did a fantastic job putting all the work in with building. I try to keep something kind of. What's up, Gavin? I try to do something very repetitive because most buildings seem to be very repetitive. It doesn't need to have a ton of style, but just the outside of the shape needs to be different. It cannot be just a flat wall, which the movie Casino it was. It was really a flat wall, and the front was just a decorative piece of just the little red white looking thing out of the front, like that mushroom looking thing.
Yeah.
What's up, Jacob? Speaking of casinos, we are both near the lucky sub count. There is. Oh yes, 777. Me and Jesse are both near it.
Oh, nice.
That's the luckiest number in casino, or in all the movies. Or I mean, 7 is just a lucky number. Which, by the way, I never pick 7. By the way, if anybody asks, pick a number 1 through 10. I never pick 7 because I know that trick.
Yeah.
So I can't tell you my number, but it's not going to be 7. So don't pick 7. But it is quite a lucky number though. But yeah, what do you think I should have changed on it? Because I know you said you liked it.
Nothing. That's the thing. It's like I was like at first I was like, what is he doing? I don't know if I like this. But then like the end, like it was so incredible. Like it was such a good casino. I mean, you really nailed it. Like you absolutely nailed it. It was so impressive. I was like,
Well,
this guy knows his Minecraft.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on using. I mean, I tried to use some of the new nether blocks, and then AJ came up with the idea of using the netherite, which if he didn't, I probably wouldn't have used that. I would have still been sitting there thinking about what I would have been doing. But I mean, I could have done it without them. They added a lot of details that I probably wouldn't have added. They added a bar in there too that I was like, if you're going to Vegas, there has to be a bar. There cannot not be a bar. And then they added a fish tank that went through 2 floors. And then they added in the casino floor as well. And then Cripsa put the games on the 2nd floor. I didn't even realize that. It was great. It was great. Obviously, I did realize that later on, but I mean, from the beginning. And then I think there was a couple. What was it? A cool guy was working on a couple floors with like rooms. I want to see if he finished that or not. I mean, that was not his main concern to do that, but I do appreciate that. But yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. I think we'll do another Yeet Realm stream eventually. Not anytime soon. At 850 subscribers, we're doing a hardcore Bedrock with subs gameplay.
Oh, that's gonna be wild.
If I cannot figure out how to do the coding with PvP and Lucas or whoever else was willing to help. I mean, if you're willing to help, you're probably not going to be able to play because I need somebody to manage it.
Yeah.
That's the only trade-off. You can help build the whole thing, and I'll give you credit and all that, but you won't be able to play because I need somebody to like sit there and like help me. But it's gonna be that, and if we can't figure it out, we're just gonna play in the Eat Room and do something on there. I mean, I'll probably put it up for a straw poll. I mean, doing hardcore is something we don't need to do, but it's just a cool idea.
Yeah.
If more people want to see the Eat Realm, then I could do that instead. Plus, more people will probably be able to contribute. Well, I don't know. I don't know how it would work, but we'll see when we get there. But for our 750 subscribers special, we're doing City Skylines last stream tomorrow. So make sure you come out and watch.
Oof. Yeah, the emojis on that stream were so funny.
Oh yeah,
everyone doing the emojis. I didn't even know that was a thing. How is that a thing?
Well, you can buy emojis in the shop, or you can get them from doing survival challenges. So you should be able to get some, Zach.
Yeah.
You could do a whole stream where you try to get an emoji. There are some in survival. If you do them in survival, you can get the emojis. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
But
I'm
you can
sleeping.
still buy some. Yeah, you have to remind me I'm in a cave.
Oh, shoot.
All right, I'm sleeping. AJ says I'm 300 off. Yeah, at the casino. I'd love to. Have you seen Casino before? I'm assuming you have. I think we were on this conversation a while ago.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Casino and you're 18 years old or 21 years old, you should definitely watch it. I want to watch. Oh yes, I forgot. Wow, I'm completely lost in this cave. This is why you place torches on the one side. I have no idea where I'm at right now. This is why you always place torches on the right-hand side. Follow the left torches out. I saw the movie Jesty was telling us to watch because he said it was good
What
on
movie?
the last stream. Remember? Avatar, the blue one.
Yeah.
I watched that.
You never saw that before?
No, I saw it as a kid a bunch of times, but I guess I never finished the film. I guess I watched it and just never finished it. And it was, I mean, Avatar, I watched it. I think that's probably one of my favorite films I've ever seen, ever.
Really?
Not like overall ever, but I mean, in recent history, I think that was a great film. Have you seen it before?
I don't remember liking it.
Avatar?
I don't remember liking it that much.
That's what a lot of people said, but I thought it was really good.
I just remember it being so long. I hate long movies.
Oh, goodness me. How do you not like long movies?
Because I got stuff to do. You know, like I don't got time for these long movies. I got YouTube streams to watch.
Yeah, that's true. We got to catch up.
Yeah.
On a lot of things. But I thought that was a great movie. I thought it was, I mean, it was literally just like it was literally, I mean, it was very, I mean, I saw it as a kid, but I don't remember any of it after like the beginning. I guess I never finished it. And it was fantastic. I mean, I don't say that about a lot of movies, but my friends were all saying that it was garbage, man. That was, I mean, the reality of behind it may not be true, but at the same time, it was kind of like it's kind of like VR for people that don't know. There's did not spoil it because it literally is told probably even in the introduction or the tutorial or whatever you want to say, the trailer. Yeah, that's what it's called. So the avatar is, they make an avatar of these creatures that live on a far off planet that takes them 5.5 years to get to. And they go into the simulation. It's kind of like VR. You know, you put your headset on and you go into it, but it's not like VR. It's like you're actually there. So they transform your brain cells into like a wire that lets you control an avatar. Like kind of how we're doing in Minecraft. You know, we just jump on Minecraft, log in, and now we're this avatar.
Yeah.
But you can actually feel and do everything. And it was very moving. Not spoiler at all, because you could literally figure out soon that the guy that gets the avatar is somebody that cannot walk. And he is really refining himself in the field as a person that couldn't walk, being able to walk again. I thought it's a fantastic, I mean, just touching on that part, I think that was fantastic. I mean, I would recommend watching it again. I know it's a long movie, Zach, and I know you don't like long movies, but if anybody has the time to watch it, you let me know.
Yeah.
Claude, I don't follow his rules. But yeah, that's my opinion on it. It was really, really good. By the way, very controversial statement, because I know you said you didn't really like it too much. Avatar has 3 more movies set to be filmed.
What? 3 more movies? Oh my god.
Because I don't know if they're going to be directed by James Cameron again. But they have 3 more movies coming out in 2021, 2023, and 2025. By the way, if one flops, the rest are not coming through. Just letting everyone know that. If one film flops, there's not going to be another Avatar. There will not be an Avatar 3, but that's what they have scheduled.
Well,
And I am excited. I am excited. It's been over 12, or it's almost been, no, it'll be like 13 years since the other one came out. I'm completely lost on here. This is why you post your torches on the left side, boys.
It was one of the most profitable movies in history.
Oh, yes.
It made an enormous amount of money. So, you know, I mean, just because I don't like it doesn't mean anything. Obviously, like, it made a ton of money, so everybody liked it. But I don't know. Like, that was so long ago. I don't know if people are going to go see it.
Yeah, that's why I was very concerned, because I looked up after the movie was over. I was like, what's going on with James Cameron's career? And I know the next one I think is getting directed or produced by him. Which, by the way, James Cameron made a bunch of this money for studios, but he got like none of it.
I think he's doing all right.
He's definitely doing all right. He still has his $700 million, but it's not as much as you would think. Because James Cameron is the king of promoting, because he did the same thing with the Titanic. How come with the Titanic was the greatest movie of the year, even though it didn't come out through those promos? We learned all about that in school. Promotion for his movie Titanic was great, and the same thing with Avatar, because everyone wanted to go see it, and no one knew what it was. I don't know how James Cameron got all these people to go watch it, but he did. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. I don't know how many people are going to go see it, because it was a long time ago, like you were saying. But I hope it's good. I really want to see what happens. It was literally a roller coaster of a movie.
Yeah.
Like how every good movie it should be. By the way, being a media person, I'm completely lost on here. Yeah, that radar dish is staying like that, because I'm not going to be able to even get out of here by the time the stream's over.
What do you mean? What are you trying to do? Get more stone?
I'm trying to leave.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to find the exit. I'm lost.
Underground?
Yeah.
But why are you underground? That's what I don't understand.
You told me to go get coal.
Oh.
Zach! Okay, I found the exit. Remember we needed coal? We're not... That radar dish is just going to get taken down. I don't think I'm going to be able to do much with that today. I found more diamonds, though. But as a media person, I couldn't even predict how the movie was going to end, to be honest with you. Because you know how it is for people that don't know. There's a whole like a line of stuff that happens. It's like every single movie ever you can kind of predict the outcome for. And it usually goes with it usually goes by it starts off kind of semi-happy, and then they go very traumatic death or something very traumatic. Then the main character tries everything in his power to overcome this, and then traumatic thing happens. Oh no, he just got beaten down to an even new low. And then he usually overcomes that by the end of the movie and becomes a better person. That's the hierarchy for every film ever. So it's awesome, but I mean, most of the time you can kind of figure out how the movie's going to end by watching it. And Avatar, I did not know that. Some other movies that I kind of predicted was kind of the Joker's ending. Kind of is the key word. The new Joker.
Yeah.
I kind of predicted that he was going to be alive and he probably was going to be in jail, but that's not how it ended. For people that didn't know. So I was lost on that part. I mean, the whole Joker movie, I loved the new Joker movie. I didn't originally like the ending, but now I do. But the Joker, wait, have you seen the new Joker?
Yeah. Wait, how do you think it ended? That's not how it ended at all.
That's what I predicted it to end, but that's not how it ended, though.
Yeah.
The Joker movie, I mean, how did it end? How do you think it did end? No one knows how it ended.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, who says that his dreams were actually not dreams and maybe they were real? I mean, he's insane. The Joker is the character that can never be trusted in any storyline. That's the greatest quote my friend has told me.
Yeah.
The Joker in any film, he cannot be trusted at all. Whatever he says, he's lying. And if he's lying, he might be telling the truth. You never know. From The Dark Knight Rises, he said he cut his mouth because he cut his mouth because he wanted to make his girlfriend be happy. And then he tells the same story later on in the movie that he cut his mouth open because his dad was beating him and his dad cut his mouth open. So which is true? Which is true? Is it either of them? Is it both? I don't know. I mean, the Joker is I don't know how the Joker ended. I have no idea what is happened in that film at all. I think it was a very good film and I would like to go back and study it very, very soon. But I think it's a great one, and especially with what's his name, Jose? No,
Joaquin Phoenix.
Walking Phoenix. Yes, Walking Phoenix. He played a bunch of insane characters before in Gladiator. I mean,
Yeah,
just getting somebody.
It makes me wonder. It makes me wonder if he's just like he's so good at it. It makes me wonder if he's actually just like a crazy person in real life because he's so good in like all of his movies.
Yeah, Walking Phoenix, fantastic actor. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I think the Joe. I mean, I predicted that he would probably be in jail, but that's not how he ended. He kind of ended in. I mean, not to spoil it, but he kind of ended in an institution. But is that really what happened? I mean, I hated that outro. I told everyone that I told all my friends I hated that ending of that movie. But now that I'm looking back on it, I take everything back, and I told them that. I'm going to take a quick nap.
All right.
I think that ending is probably the most important thing to thinking about how it actually ended, because it was kind of like the Joker walked down like a dreamlike state down that hallway. You remember how it ended?
Yeah.
Before the titles. And he kind of was like teleporting back and forth. Is that his mind, that he's inside of his mind right now, that he's insane? Or is that him in a dream? Is that in him in a dream? And none of that was real. Maybe that entire movie wasn't even real at all. Maybe it was real that he was a part of that politician's backstory. Maybe, he was brothers with, well, not to spoil it, but he was brothers with that one politician that everyone knows.
Yeah.
I mean, is that actually the truth? I mean, a lot of these true high anarchies in movies and TV shows, the main character is related, just like technically in Star Wars. You know, Luke Skywalker is apparently brothers or the father of Darth Vader. I mean, maybe we're not that far off from that. I don't know. I think the Joker needs to be reanalyzed by me. I rewatched Barry Lyndon again. Before Jesty stream on when we played with him the other day, and Barry Lyndon. That's such a good film. I still don't know. I know a lot, but I don't. I need to see it again.
What? You just watched it.
I need to see it again. I still am trying to connect it together with his father. See, Kubrick never really told anything about his films. He kind of just said, "Yeah, this is how it was.
It is what it is.
It is what it is." Maybe Kubrick just went around and said, "Just keep recording," and maybe somebody else just link something together. But now that he's dead, it's very it's hard. It's very. I mean,
yeah. Didn't he die very young?
Well, here's another whole controversial study. AJ knows everything about it. He's about to give me these emoji.
The eyes emoji.
The eye emojis. The flushed face. No, it's not flushed. It's something like that. He died. I think in 1990. He died.
Well, when that movie, the Eyes Wide Shut movie, came out.
He died right after the Eyes Wide Shut movie because apparently, at Illuminati, you definitely don't exist. Please don't kill me.
Yeah.
Apparently, he called out the Illuminati, and he apparently called out the Illuminati, and it called out a lot of child predators It turned out to be true, by the way. Turned out to be true. In that film, and he died 666 days from 2001: A Space Odyssey, when it was supposed to be set.
What?
I mean, it's very controversial on his death. There's a lot of things linked to Kubrick
that's
that
weird. That is really
agree
weird.
with, but he died 666 days before 2001. That's, I mean, maybe a coincidence.
That's a coincidence. Holy cow. I didn't know that.
I mean, that was his greatest film that he's ever done. And the coincidence behind that, too, I mean, he died that he called out people that were actually a part of it indirectly. And, I mean, he put the two people inside of that film that were very heavily involved with cults. The two lead characters, which, by the way, don't kill me, Scientology. But, I mean, it's weird. I'm just saying. I don't believe any of this. Don't kill me, please.
Okay, so Claude,
get me off the topic. Get me off the topic.
Well, you've been avoiding the subject of Bedrock with subs. So I'm not done asking
talked about.
No, but I'm not done asking you about the controversy. So you were playing Bedrock with subs, and about 3 hours into the stream, you showed some Easter eggs on the Yeet Realm. And
oh yes, that's also another controversial statement. We cannot. Claude needs no controversies. Today is the last day. I'm not talking. Zach says, "What do you think about this in the news?" I'm going to say no comment. I'm done after today.
If you anyone who missed that part of the stream, that was one of the most epic moments on your YouTube channel that I have ever seen. You literally blew Crips's mind. I could just see Crips's mind being blown, in the stream.
Everyone was. The only person that saw me do that was Sasha. If people don't know what you're talking about, this is the radio tower we're doing right now. We're changing it up, Jeffrey. Yeah. How did you like that? How did you like that little Easter egg?
It was so
I built that
cool.
a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to talk about it and ruin it for people who don't know what I'm talking about, but Claude had put this little Easter egg, this hidden Easter egg inside the Yeet Realm that nobody knew was there, and he showed everybody on stream, and everyone was freaking out. It was so epic.
That was probably there's still another one sitting in there, just kind of like how yours is sitting in my world, the hidden treasure chest in the original Minecraft with subs world.
Yeah.
There's it was awesome. I'm surprised that no one saw that. Everyone subconsciously just put it in the back of their mind. I've been telling everyone. Y'all have been watching. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people have been watching my Planet Coaster series. But what do I do on Planet Coaster? I hide stuff. The same thing as Disney does. Disney hides buildings. Buildings are not actually true to size. They have buildings on Main Street that are 3 stories tall, but they look a lot taller. They got just by placement. And I mean, if you went into that area and you looked at it, you would be like, okay, that's real. But
don't get me started on Planet Coaster, because in your last Planet Coaster stream, oh my goodness, you made even more controversial statements.
What did I say in my last Planet Coaster? And Claude needs to stop talking. Claude just needs to stream and just type in chats.
So Claude has been doing this Planet Coaster series, and you just finished this build on the Inception ride.
Yes, I posted a TikTok before.
By the way, you made this. You made this sign for the ride that was so incredible. That sign just blew me away. I don't know how you did it, but it's you walk up to the ride, and as you're getting in the car, there's this big sign behind it that it just looks so incredible.
Oh yes, Meep Meep actually designed that, and I put it in there. Yeah, Meep Meep designed that. I did not design that.
Oh, well,
So full credit to that man. He made every picture in there except for one, which was from Simon. I'm not doing the art. They all can do the art.
well, it was
I'll just give him
awesome.
the credit.
It was awesome.
Uh,
But my point
yes.
my point was at the very end of that stream, you made a statement that you didn't like
Yes.
you did not like monorails, and you were not going to put one in the park.
Yeah,
And I like you said that, and I gasped.
I don't.
Who doesn't like monorails?
The monorail. I like monorails, but monorails in Disney are used to transport people to the park, not through the park. I'd never been on the monorail at Disney World because most of the time we were at resorts that had bus. I mean, if you are at a Disney resort, they have bus routes. I mean, at Disney, once you get there, you really don't need your car. Everything is very, very well managed. By the way, they do a great job. But they usually you just stand in line and get a bus, and buses come like every like 20 minutes, so there's they're not packed. It's awesome. And I think there's no monorails inside a park, so I don't know why we would build one. I've seen trains inside of parks. I've seen trains. I've seen like mini trains, but I've never seen a full monorail inside of a park. Do you understand what I'm kind of saying there? Like, I've never seen like something that would transport you to the other side. Usually the parks are huge, but they're not that big to needing one. So that's my take on it. But I'm sorry for everyone that wanted that.
Well, I got a little bit triggered. I'm not gonna lie. Do you have any secret on how to find quartz? I'm digging everywhere. Oh, I just found some.
Yes, there you go. You're welcome.
Yeah, there was something else on that. Something else I wanted to ask you on Planet Coaster was, what is wrong with the line for the good, the bad, the ugly? What is going on?
I don't know. I spent about an hour trying to figure out. By the way, guys, when I'm not streaming, I spend about an hour just staring at stuff, trying to figure out what's the problem. I sometimes in that game, I don't know what the problem is. And the crazy thing about it is like Meep doesn't know, and Meep knows everything. So if he doesn't know what's going on, there's a problem. I spent a lot of time trying to fix the line. Like, see the guests, I see that it was working, but guests would stand in line.
Yeah.
They would stand in line, and then they would go, like, they would continue going, like, realistically, you would take a step forward. But they were not doing that. I don't know why.
No one was taking the fast pass. You have this separate fast pass line, and like people weren't taking it.
That's the worst. I hate that. I absolutely hate the fast pass in that game. I can't even charge the prices that I would like to charge. I would like to really charge them a lot, but
yeah,
I can't. Because it maxes it out at $30 is the fast pass price. And I would love to charge way more than $30. But they're not buying the fast pass because I don't think there's enough room for them to buy it. There are a couple fast pass areas they can buy it. They can buy it at your financial office. Yeah. They can buy it inside the park, and I think that's it. I don't think there's that many. So I need to build some more, but we'll see what happens. Maybe later, Jacob. I'll tell him that. Thank you. Or he wants me to tell Nick. But yeah, I really wish people would buy the fast pass. The guests in that game don't like buying it, even though all the rides are for free. I mean, they could literally get instead of standing in line for 2 hours, they can just buy a $30 fast pass. They can go on any ride they want and skip the line. You know what I'm saying? I find that that's the greatest thing of all time. If there was I would not go to a park without getting a fast pass. I would utilize all the fast passes that I can to get stuff done because
Yeah.
I hate waiting in line. But that maybe just be me. But we'll see what happens. Maybe I just gotta put more down. I was spending some time too. Actually, this earlier today, the Inception ride. The reason why people don't want to go on it is apparently there's not enough theming in it, and I was shocked about this.
What? There's so much.
I think that was one of the highest themed like rides that I had, and people don't want to go on it. There's only 50% theming, so I mean, I might do some like work on it off stream and maybe make a time lapse video, or just work on it next week when we play again. But there's apparently not enough theming, and people hate it. That's why they're not coming down there.
That's wild.
I still don't know why people wouldn't walk down there, because there's a food court now. There's another little ride, and you get to go on a ride for free, and a movie ride for free. Like, I mean, the whole rock park is for free, but, or I mean, obviously you got to pay to get in, but I mean, once you're there, you can just get on whatever you want for free. I don't know why the guests are not doing something. Those are some of those mechanical issues. You know, like in City Skylines, how people want to walk everywhere.
Yeah.
That they want to walk in, only use monorails or metros. That's all they want to use. They hate the other transportation system. I know they said they fixed it, but I don't know if they actually did. But that's like the same thing in Planet Coaster. Just sometimes the people just hate certain things. But hopefully they can fix that, because I want them to not hate certain things. By the way, I brought back a ton of coal. I don't know if it's enough, but I brought back a bunch. Claude would be like scamming people. It's not scamming. When you went to Disney World or Disneyland a while ago, did you get a fast pass?
I think so, yeah.
I mean, they redid the design. They got like the little like bands now or whatever. But I know I could not go to a park without it. I mean, now they redone it so you can only have you can only get 3 passes a day, but after 12 noon, then you can get one more. It's like all digital now. It's all very weird. By the way, it is not worth going to Disney World this year. You're not going to see anything. Unless you're definitely fine without fireworks, and you're definitely fine without parades and stuff like that, then it might be beneficial, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be very worth it for everyone else. What's up, Marco? How's it going, man?
Claude, I think I'm lost in another. Everything looks the same.
Do you see any torches anywhere?
I'm pillaring up right now.
Okay, I'll come in there in a second. Claude, if you make it too expensive, no one will buy it. Well, people buy like $15 hamburgers. I think they'll be willing to spend some money on a fast pass.
All right, I see some torches. I think this is where No, what is this?
Jacob tells me we dare Nick to run into your room and say potato while you're playing Fortnite.
Potato?
Did he do it? Tell the truth. I have no idea what you're talking about, Jacob. He might. I mean, I can't hear anything in my headphones. I can just hear my fan. That's it. That I do have by my feet because my computer is terrible. It overheats whenever I play Fortnite. It's like burning straight fire.
I'm here. I'm here.
Hello.
But I don't have.
Can we play?
I don't have enough quartz though. Still.
Okay. Can we play like? I'm almost done with the new radar dish. If you want to take a look at it.
Really? That was fast.
I mean, you can tell me how it looks. I gotta do like one adjustment, but I think it's almost done. So please let me finish it. I mean, it's not gonna look like a real radar dish because you can't make circles like that in Minecraft. But I can try my best from the one side. I mean, I still gotta make the little T-looking thing inside of it, but how does that look from this angle? I mean, That's as good as it's gonna get. What does it need to be changed? Obviously, we need the little T inside of it. Or should it just kind of go more back? Because the picture you sent me is kind of like more back, so maybe I should do that.
Well, the nice effort, Claude.
Yeah. We should get Jesty Roman here again and just build it for us.
Yeah.
Jesty's like, stop! I don't want to build this on this world anymore.
I did have an idea about Planet Coaster. I don't know if you're taking suggestions. You probably
I am
don't.
taking suggestions because I'm running. I guess we got the Great Kubrick ride, but after that, I have no idea what movies we're doing.
Oh, I don't know.
Kubrick ride's going to incorporate all the movies from him, so obviously.
I don't know about any rides or anything, but I thought it would be really fun if if on like every single ride you should hide like a Fred somewhere in every single ride. Like kind of like Where's Waldo or something, but it would just be like
find the hidden Mickeys.
Just find the hidden Fred and have like one on every ride. I thought that would be really cool.
That's a good idea. I think Brady and some other people were asking me to do that too. Maybe I could do that, and then we could do a hide and seek on the live streams.
Yeah.
I think that's something we could do, and see whoever finds it gets some certain amount of coins. You know what? That's what I'll work on, because I got a week off from Planet Coaster this week because I have some other things I want to finish. But yeah, you know what? That's what we'll do. There'll be a hide and seek challenge starting now. If you find a hidden Fred on a ride, you can get some coins. That's a good suggestion, Zach. Do you think you can find any hidden Freds? Is the question. That wasn't very like. That didn't sound like you could. Is that a yes?
I would find them.
Okay, good. That didn't seem very confident. You're like, eh. Hamburgers may not be the best food to eat. It's still food, so it keeps you from starving. Jeffrey says, yes. I love hamburgers. I love hamburgers. I love them. Love them. Okay, well, for what I can do today, maybe Justy Rome can come and change this at some point. I want to say that the solar array looks ish done. Ish done. I don't know what your take is on it, but I'm gonna call this great.
Complete.
I think this is probably the greatest thing I've ever built in Minecraft.
Well, I'm not even like close to done with this roof. It's just these quartz are so expensive.
Oh God, this looks so bad. Yeah, quartz are very expensive. I love quartz, though. Love them. But very, very expensive.
Well, I don't think we're going to finish this today.
Yeah, we were just debating the entire stream. We didn't even do too... I mean, you did a lot, but for like the rare blocks. Look at that. Look at the solar panel is done. That's how it is. Oh, God, that looks so bad. I am not going to be able to change that. By the way, my first design I thought looked pretty fire. But that, I mean, technically, maybe we should get Jacob Tully in here.
Yeah.
He built one.
Do you want to sleep?
Yes. No, Claude, ruin the metal pizza.
All right. Well, do you
Yes.
want to end it off there?
Sure.
Well,
Well, thank you.
thanks for playing, Claude. I always have a bunch of fun playing with you. So, we didn't finish it, but there's always Saturday. We'll be playing back on Saturday.
Yes, we have to finish this before you go on your break, though.
Yeah. Well, that's still a ways away. So I go on my break on August. It's like August 16th or something. So like a month from now, I'm gonna go
And
on a
thank you, Justy, for telling me how to do
3 week
this.
break.
August 16th.
Well,
So
I
you
don't.
have a month from.
Well, no, I don't know if that's the exact day. I don't remember. Posted it in Discord.
Okay. Roughly around there.
Yeah.
All right, for sure.
All right. So
We have to get it finished by then.
I'll talk to you in a second.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I had a lot of fun tonight. Thank you to all of you guys in chat. I see Rashed's in chat, Justy's in chat, AJ's in chat, Jacob's in chat. Good to see all of you guys. Sorry if we got too controversial in our conversations. Yeah, I like talking to Claude about all of this stuff that's going on in the world today. I think he always has an interesting perspective that I like to hear. So, yeah, thank you guys for being here with me. I had a lot of fun. So that's gonna be it for this stream for me today. Tomorrow is Thursday. What do I do on Thursday? Oh, it's more Minecraft. I'm playing more Minecraft on Thursday, and then Friday is City Skylines, and then Saturday I'll be back here with Claude. So definitely come out for those streams. Everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.